welcome to Swin Major Unpacked, the series where we decode Swinburne Vietnam majors and explore the future career. I'm Kelsey, and I'll be your host today. So in the world of finance, which is evolving faster than ever, shaped by powerful trends like Fintech, ESG, artificial intelligence, so how can today's student prepare for the future? And what makes Swinburne approach to finance education stands out? So today, I'm very pleased to welcome our two guests, Associate Professor Jan Palecek, Head of Business Department of Swinburne Vietnam, and Mr. Jan Palecek, our Faculty in Business of Swinburne Vietnam. So welcome both of you. So maybe I have a question for Jan. So what are the emerging trends today which is shaping finance area?
Yeah, thank you for having me today, and thank you for the interesting question. So I believe today we're going through a very exciting period and very transformational period in the world of finance. We're seeing like three major trends which are actually shaping the financial world. So the first one is Fintech, artificial intelligence, of course, and the third one is ESG. So I would like to go deeper into each of these fields. So starting from Fintech. Fintech today is really reshaping the way we interact with money. So it's been extremely useful as the global trend is moving towards cashless transactions. And actually tools like digital wallets are becoming the norm these days. So think of example, for example, of Apple Pay or Momo or Zalo Pay. They're all like extremely efficient, fast, and easy to use tools just one tap away. So it's very simple. But Fintech is not just about cash transactions, but it's also about other technologies. So in the past few years, there's been a lot of talk about blockchain technology, for example, or decentralized finance, which are growing and becoming not mainstream yet, but very efficient and useful tools for managing, investing, and also, it's a new way of investment. So it's exciting and it's new. So then there's also AI. So I think this one, in my personal opinion, is a game changer. AI has been everywhere. In every single field that you can think of, AI has had some use. So finance is absolutely not an exception. And we've already seen use of AI on a daily basis in finance. I believe that as AI becomes more and more evolved, it will become even more pivotal for companies who are trying to grow, who are trying to cut costs, who are trying to improve efficiency. And it's simply useful for making better financial decisions. And the last one, it's ESG, which these days it's no longer just a niche topic like it used to be. Like today's investor, they don't only care about their returns and their profit, but they also care about the impact that their investment have. So I believe that now more than ever, companies are also under a lot of pressure to disclose and to report their sustainability and ethical practices as well.
Thank you for your sharing. So this one is pretty interesting. I think it creates both opportunities and poses challenges to students. Professor Hack, I have a question for you. So how Swinburne Vietnam is preparing both the knowledge and the tools for students here?
To equip the student with the knowledge and skill in order to function well in this area, we provide opportunity for them to have access to the most updated content, especially related to trend like ESG, like AI, or Fintech, like you mentioned. Yeah. So not only in our materials, but also in order to understand more, in order to analyze more deeply, and give students a chance to expose to such kind of analysis. So we organize a series of events. For example, we will organize Fintech conference this month in order to analyze more deeply about such kind of trends and how the dynamic is developing in this track. And that is the first thing. The second thing is, in technology 4.0, we also need to be good at using technology, especially Fintech is developing strongly in finance track. So in Swinburne, we also equip the student with a strong skill in using technology. Not only the basic software in data analysis, like we can see in other business measures like Excel or SPSS, in finance measure, students have chances to use more typical tool and software like MyOB or Xerox. Yeah, some of the very advanced tool for in finance track. So this reflect about we focus a lot on developing student capability of using technology tool. We also embed a lot of project into the unit so that the student have chance to analyze and to work on the project and provide solution for that. Yeah.
So what set Swinburne Vietnam program apart from other programs? So what is the interesting point here?
Yeah, I think a lot of plus point actually. So the very first thing that we impress about finance program is it is the AACSB accredited. In the world, only 5.9% of the business programs that are qualified for this one. And Swinburne program, including finance, also qualify for this. So it reflects a lot about the criteria of quality. So that is one of those things that make our program to be different. Yeah, a very high quality. The second thing that is, CFA is one kind of certificate that is, I think, one of the most famous in finance sector, a professional certificate for the expert and specialists working in finance. So for Swinburne finance program, we incorporate about 70% of the CFA content in our unit. So by the time when the student finish the program in the final year, they are more likely to pass, the level 1 of CFA. Yeah. So that is one of the things that is also making our program to be different. Besides that, as I mentioned in the previous answer, that is the focus of Swinburne is on a lot on industry. Yeah, we do strongly with the company. And embed in the unit. So students also have chance to work on that. And the student can also use a lot of technology. Besides such kind of thing, one more thing we also emphasize for the student, that is we provide some kind of soft skill and business etiquette training program, especially for finance students who because they will more likely to work in bank and in many financial institutions. So it is important to learn about business etiquette and business manner. Yeah. So such kind of some of the things that I list, how different our finance program will be. Yeah. What I think strongly about all, I think is project and industry related, because we will do and focus a lot on that one. Yeah. So that is something for sharing.
Thank you for joining us today. In today's world, Swinburne Vietnam finance program doesn't only provide students with technical skill, but also prepare students to have a leadership mindset in evolving world. We look forward to welcome all the financial professionals to Swinburne Vietnam. See you soon.